Just a little bit of this. I don't even want that. It's so full of junk. But whatever. Yeah, right? That's kind of cool. I'll take the flange. But, oh, there's a whole situation. That's interesting. This is a hat rack? I only got a bit of a head start in the form of some buckets of rings. It'd be cool if they were stainless, but they're not. But that's okay. There we are. I think that'll do nicely. Kya. Some crappy bits of steel and some aluminium. Hello? Cool. I mean, that is horribly corroded. But that doesn't change these from looking pretty heckin' cool. I'll just get tin shred for it and be happy. Though I do like this shelf. This one, not so much. It's all cocked up. Oh, we could probably sell that. It could be Yarnum. Well, hello, pandas and other scrap enthusiasts. We are in a whole new month, the month of November. Finished the challenge. Thank you so much for hanging out with me while we figured that out. And now, as we move into the cooler weather, what the heck? This is kind of neat. As we move into the cooler weather, and all of the spirit Halloweens disappear as though they never even were. It feels like a whole new year, to be honest. I don't know, it feels like that's it. We did it. That was one grand cycle. And now it is time to get cozy, collaborate, rejuvenate. More thinking, less running. At least that's what it feels like. I know it's not actually going to happen. The weather makes no difference. I'm going to continue to run around desperately. You know, I think I'm going to put this inside because it just seems like it's in good enough condition. Yeah. Where am I going to put it? I don't know. No clue. I just like the style. Yeah, the weather feels... I don't know. I just like the tone. Feels good. Maybe it just feels nice to... put the final touches on a project of any sort. And this little boogie board, it's got to be worth a couple bucks. Give it a go. How about this one? Anything metal? Ooh. Hello, sir. I do, in fact, see a couple bits of metal that we'd be quite pleased to have. And a lot of dog poop, too, so that's something, isn't it? Yeah. Sweet. That really is quite a spectacular amount of rebar. Then a little bit of wire. Huh. Cool beans. I accept. Yeah. We'll toss that in. We'll get a strap around it so it doesn't do anything bouncy. Well, looky here. We got a free. I wonder what that is. Interesting. Those things aren't the easiest to sell. And this actually looks kind of good, if not for the tire. Yeah, it seems like a perfectly functional bike. So, we're not taking the bike. We'll take this, though. Oh, yeah. I responded to an ad. Somebody giving away somebody had a free water heater, and I just thought it was a good opportunity to put us in a different area. See what we can find out here. Might not be many dumpsters. Might be mostly street scrapping. But we're gonna find out because it's fun. Whoa. Would you just look at that? I bet those are heavy. Got some scissor lifts for a vehicle. Okay, they're not crazy heavy, but I don't think I'd trust that. I mean, they're probably fine, right? But just I wouldn't feel filled with confidence crawling under these with my vehicle up in the air. I guess there was 4 of them, so cool find, though. I should keep them and try them and sell them, shouldn't I? I'm probably not gonna. I'm probably just gonna toss them in the tin shred, but what voltage do you think they run on? Swoop. Is that like a 12-volt situation or what? Just little motors. Oh, that one's... that's probably just a case. Yeah, not sure. Probably just gonna toss them, but they probably are $500 new. Cheers. Let me spy with my little eye. Some trash. Made out of metal. Probably still magnetic, but even if it's not... okay, yeah. See, it's stainless there, but the rest of it is magnetic. Kind of a nice can. Cool. Hello. Bit of a suspension refresh. I respect it. What have we here? That's just a little guy. Ounces make pounds or something. Hey. Score. Look at all this stuff. What do we have here? Got some stock. But these look sweet. A little bit of flat stock. A little bit of tube stock. That'd be perfect for a bush bar. Kind of need more than just that, but it's cool. And then square stock. Good lord. Very excited. I don't think we're gonna scrap these. I think we're gonna add these to the pile of stuff where we pretend we're actually gonna turn it into something. And then how about these? That's just PVC pipe, but my friend Evan actually uses this stuff and he helps me out all the time, so we're gonna add this. Oop. We're gonna add this to the stash. Should be fine there. And I kind of want these things too. I mean, I know that's a bit goofy, but cable routing can be important. And this table looks like it's, you know, best days are behind it. I know these are probably like $2 for a 10-pack. But right now they're free. That's what I'm talking about. Heckin' beauty right there, hola. Look at us go. Alright, looking good, feeling good. Figured we'd have a peek in some proper industrial dumpster. What do we got going on in here? Huh. Well, I'm not too crazy about the trophies. Medals are cool. What else have we got going on? Could we even get this out if we wanted to? Well, we do want to. This thing kind of smelly. Alright. Alright, let's see if we can lower this down without making too much noise. No, that made plenty of noise. Whatever. We got that. Goodness gracious. This guy. So loud all the time. I don't want to get trapped by the trash. But I think, is this even gonna fit in there? We will figure it out, by golly. It doesn't look like there's anything particularly good on there. What else have we got? We'll come back and cut that cord. We sure are being noisy. And then I see a whole bunch of these. Should probably get a bucket. Holy cow, there's... way more of those than I thought. Alright, we need another bucket. Alright, we reorganized stuff and fit everything in real nice. So now, just making the most of these. And there's quite a few more than I realized. It actually seems like it was probably a pretty good day to come by this spot. Because there's quite a few of these and it seems like it just keeps going, so we probably don't make it into the scrapyard before they close today. Depends when we get out of here. I know they'll run dry eventually. Ooh. So we're just gonna keep going and see how far down they go. Try not to roll an ankle in here. Catch up with you in a sec. Okay, so we've got a big pile of stuff in the back, and honestly, I feel pretty good about everything that we found today. And we're going to attempt something ridiculous, which is get into the scrapyard before they close. And based on that GPS, that says we'll get there at 4:38, so 20 minutes to unload 2 kinds of material. Yes, we're only going to do tin shred and prepared steel. Going to attempt this. I think that should be enough time as long as we don't dilly-dally. So when we get there, we're just gonna have to fly. And that is assuming traffic is absolutely perfect and nothing gets in our way. Easy, right? Let's see what happens. All right, we made it. Now let's move as quick as we possibly can. And then the prepared steel. Which we do not have very much today because we are keeping all of that stock. Well, we did it. Snuck in with barely enough time, and we managed to deliver all of our steel. Almost all our steel. Made us about $90. Which ain't too heckin' bad. But the reason is because we kept quite a bit of stuff to bring home. Specifically, we held on to all of this square tubing because, well, it's the perfect stuff for who knows what projects we might end up with. I might use this to rebuild the trailer. Not sure yet. Then we've also got all this rebar, most of which is the thin stuff and one nice big thick one. I found these are brilliant for lots of different projects, but I'm also going to take a picture and list them for sale because everybody likes them for projects and we can definitely make a lot more than scrap value while still getting a great price. So I'll have them up, I'll stash them here, and I'll also have them up available for sale. So if someone wants to come buy them, great. If not, I don't mind keeping them. I'm putting them up for 50 cents a foot, which is a great deal. And if we sold all of it, we'd get more than 50 bucks, which is a lot more than scrap metal. But then, of course, there's plenty of other goodies. Save some wires, some bits of aluminum. I'm not really sure why I grabbed the metals. It's possible that some of them are brass, but I think for the most part they're probably just zinc. These aren't even from Alberta, these are all from BC, which is where I grew up. So it's Kamloops Mine Hockey, Williams Lake, 91. Yeah, those could have been mine. And then, of course, the other goodies. We've got that rolling knee board thing, which I'm going to list it for 30 bucks, probably an easy 20. And then that shelf, which is kind of neat, and I assume that'll be pretty much the same. And, of course, the big win for the day. I think maybe my blades are just getting a little dull. Normally this one would be all I'd need. I think this is called the Torch, my Diablo, but I needed something with a little more bite to get through the thick tread on that one. Normally this would be enough though. Just pointing it out because somebody recently, and I forgot who it was, sorry, was asking specifically which blades. That's gonna do it for our adventure for the day though. But yeah, and you'll have to come back next time if you want to see just how much we get for these. It'll be a nice little cherry on top for sure. And I look forward to seeing you there. But until that time, thanks for joining me, and leave it better than you found it. Keep doing the thing.